Hey guys, Girl Key, and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about my SummerSlam predictions. Now, I'm going to add in one match that I think should happen, and that's going to be the match between the Unholy and plus Blair Davenport and the Big Three, because it's been since WrestleMania since we've seen the Big Three in action, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I feel like they need to stop playing with them, and we need to see more of that, because that being a faction, if they're not gonna give us a female bloodline, I need that. Like, I feel like there's so many there's factions on Raw, but there's none on SmackDown. Let's do that, SmackDown, okay? Now, and the winner has to be the Big Three. Like, this is gonna be, I'm not a booker, but I think that it should be like a pay-per-view type of streak thing, like the Big Three like goes undefeated, like you know, the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Make the Big Three like that. They get no losses. They keep going on a winning streak at WrestleMania. Not WrestleMania, at any pay-per-view. Like on a regular show they can lose all they want, but on pay-per-views they need to streak it. Now, the real matches that's on the card at the very moment. We have Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship. Now, this just might be unpopular because I think a lot of people think that Rhea shouldn't get the belt at all. Like, she shouldn't get the belt this fast because Liv has been putting the time in and she's also been a good women's champion. But if it was my way, Rhea would win. Now, what I think is going to happen is I think that Liv is going to retain by a interruption. Like, somebody is going to interrupt or have some type of involvement when it comes to this match. And when it comes to who, that's where we're getting a little iffy. That's where I do not know, because it could be Finn or Dom. Now, if Dom does it, I think Dom would accidentally do it. Like, it's going to be an accidental type of thing where he's not necessarily wanting Rhea to lose, but that's what's going to come down to it. Now, this whole feud, there's a lot of people that think Dom is going to switch up on Rhea. I don't think Dom is going to switch up on Rhea, like, dead serious. I think that their Judgment Day is going to break up. Something's going to happen at SummerSlam that makes the Judgment Day cracks a little bigger. Because Finn Balor was like, after SummerSlam, we'll handle this all. As, like, talking to the Judgment Day when they had that whole thing, I think that's what's gonna be what's up. And Finn has to be in this. I feel like Finn has to be in the center because there's been too many hints of Finn betraying them. Now, my next one is Gunther and Damian. I told y'all, that whole match should be the main event. Roman Reigns does not come back. That match need to be the main event because there's so much potential of just them just going at it, like going blow for blow. And they made it plain and obvious who they want y'all to root for. They want y'all to root for Damian, and I feel like a lot of people have kind of changed their tunes when it comes to Damian Priest to where they like Damian Priest because his run has to be the best championship run that we have gotten since WrestleMania. If y'all have any other runs that y'all think is good, let me know. But now, I would say the tag team with Bianca and Jade, but even that, no. But that right there, that match is going to be so good. And for that match, I genuinely do not know who should win that match at all. That I don't even have a person that I want to win because either one of them would be great for me, but like they both have that ability and capability to where it's going to be believable no matter who wins. Now, just to shake things up with the Judgment Day and everything, I think Gunther should win, but I think they're going to lean towards Damian winning because he's the good guy, and I feel like if Roman Reigns comes back or Roman Reigns do not come back, the heels are going to have fun. The heels are going to have fun because I think Roman is technically a heel still. I think he's still a heel. But Solo, that man is a heel. They're gonna take advantage of Cody Rhodes, sadly. Now, the next match will be CM Punk and Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. Now, I don't think Punk should lose his first match back from being injured and first match from talking all that mess, period. And I feel like he should be, if Punk loses, he needs to be done dirty. Like, Seth needs to do something to where it's not in his, like, he's just getting screwed over. That's what needs to happen. Seth needs to screw CM Punk over to where I feel like it's okay for him losing. Because there's just too much of people basically saying CM Punk ain't it no more. And I just feel like when it comes to something that you're pushing, something that you're trying to make appetizing for people, they're gonna have to get it done. And Drew McIntyre, as I told y'all, I feel like Drew McIntyre has been running from accountability. So if he loses this match that he been kind of egging on and even antagonizing CM Punk for, that's would be what he get. That would be exactly what he gets if he loses. And that's kind of what I want to see. I want him to see what he deserves. Because he been just, y'all could say that Drew McIntyre is misunderstood and he's not the bad guy, but that dude is the bad guy. Literally, Punk was saying that I'm here for the money, all that. Royal Rumble, after he gets injured, Drew McIntyre says he's prayed for that. Made a shirt, ruined your WrestleMania dreams. Like, why are we acting like CM Punk was just antagonizing that man? No. And Drew McIntyre shouldn't even have done that stupid Money in the Bank thing. Like, all that was Drew McIntyre's fault. If Drew McIntyre was like, all right, bruh, I'm gonna be the big person. This on me. I shouldn't have said what I said about your WrestleMania career. We good, da-da-da. No, he kept egging it on. So, no. Took the bracelet and everything like that. Because CM Punk ain't got no kids, but that dog is like his child. So, it's like, that's just, you doing a little too much. And I don't care what nobody says. Y'all not gonna make me believe that Drew McIntyre is the victim in this. At all. Now, we got Nia Jax versus Bayley. Nia Jax and Bayley, that right there, I want Nia Jax to win, but I like to see Bayley and Naomi have their little feud, because that was gonna hit, because Naomi has to be the heel of it all, and that's what I'm ready to see. Yeah, I know where my allegiance lie. I know where the things I love, and Naomi needs to go heel. The glow is good, great, fine, and it works, but I want something different than glow. You know, this is her, like, this is probably the last runs that she gonna have, you know, maybe next 4 or 5 years she gonna be in the WWE. This is gonna be probably where she decides to hang up the boots, lace up the boots, and I need to see her become heel, just like she need to be Grand Slam champion. That's not the video that we're making right now, but Nia and Tiffany being as close as they are, and the fact that Tiffany wanted to cash in at one time, I don't trust Tiffany. I don't trust Tiffany at all. I feel like she's gonna probably catch Nia at like a time where she thinks Bayley's gonna win probably, and then it just messes everything up, and then somehow, some way, Nia gets involved, and Bayley takes the dub. And I want Nia to win, just because she hasn't really won anything other than Queen of the Ring. And they could have egged the Queen of the Ring on. They could have egged both of the King and Queen of the Ring a little bit more, but it didn't. So that is still an accomplishment, but at the same time, it's not the same as a belt. It's not the same as being a champion. But I just feel like they're going with this way of not doing the unexpected, because you're expecting somebody like Nia to overpower Bayley, just like y'all probably expected Piper to overpower Bayley. And I just feel like that's not going to be the case this time around either. Bayley's going to come up on top. Now, our supposed main event. I think it's going to be the main event. I think everybody thinks it's going to be a main event. Solo Sikoa versus Cody. Solo Sikoa plus the Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes. Because you know the Bloodline going to be there. You know Jacob is going to be under that ring or something. You know Jacob is going to be there. Like, we love the Bloodline. I love wrestling. We're going to have the Bloodline. And Cody, like I've said, bring Randy Orton and KO back. Right? Cody Rhodes is still getting screwed over if the Bloodline is involved. wins. He's still getting screwed over. And honestly, I feel like it's obvious Cody Rhodes is gonna win because he's the new face and everything. He's the guy now. But what would be interesting? Solo winning would be interesting. If Roman Reigns don't come back, Solo winning would be mad interesting. And you cannot tell me it won't be interesting. Like, I know y'all might not be feeling Solo type stuff, but that would be interesting. Now, unless they make it like a no disqualifications type of match, I feel as though Cody is gonna do that Super Cody thing, power through it, be that guy, the American Nightmare he is, and take over and overpower Solo or outsmarting Solo. If there's no Roman Reigns. Now, if there is a Roman Reigns, I feel like he's going to get the match called off. Like, he's going to spear everybody and the match is going to get called off. Which I feel like that's the better route to go, to where you're not doing what you're doing. You're not going to screw over Cody Rhodes. I'm telling you, that would be so interesting. Y'all cannot tell me that's going to be interesting. Or you're not going to put Solo, you're not going to bury Solo in his bloodline by making him eat that pin. Because if he eats that pin, you're even more unbelievable. Yeah, so I just feel like there's going to be an interruption that kind of throws the match out. But those are my SummerSlam predictions. I really wanted there to be like a tag match in this because the women and the men ain't involved. And they haven't been involved in the last pay-per-view. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, hopefully, like I said, that triple threat, that 3-on-3 is for the pre-show or something, because I feel like there needs to be something else, another match, something. You know, it's SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye!